St James's Place in Asia has been hugely rewarding and exciting over the last 10 months for me. There is a great opportunity here for new partners coming into one of our locations. There is a whole wealth of expats here looking for a safe pair of hands to manage their money for them, and we can absolutely deliver that with the correct service proposition that we have here.
Singapore itself is a multicultural society, and we meet interesting, successful people from all over the world. So for example, my first few clients have been German, Indian and Australian, as well as from the UK. So my main concern was having few contacts over here and how I would grow a consistent practice within an acceptable time frame. There's no getting away from it. It's not simple. It takes a concerted effort. It's a competitive market here and it's not easy to get up and running. But what has helped is the dedicated marketing team we've got here who work with us one-to-one to bring marketing ideas to life and to help arrange personal events which reflect their own interests, which supplement the larger corporate events that St James's Place hold each quarter.
An example of the support that you can expect here whilst you're in St James's Place in Asia is, as well as having a dedicated partnership development manager, we also are supported by the depth and the breadth of the technical expertise that we have back in our head offices in the UK.
What attracted me to St James's Place was the professionalism that the organisation has. Clearly there's a great brand, and for me and my clients it means there's a trusted environment.
I think that the opportunity in Singapore is growing. There's more and more expats moving over, and not so much for the sort of 2 or 3 year stint. They're far more financially savvy and they want a lot more from us. So there's a lot more service, they're expecting higher standards of financial advice, and all of this fits into the model of what we do here.
Hong Kong is a fantastic base for both home and work life. I had previously worked in the UK banking industry and 8 years ago decided to come to Hong Kong. It's got such an entrepreneurial spirit, and being on the cusp of China is just fantastic for my business. Hong Kong really is an emerging middle class elite who can spend money and invest with me, and I get a real kick out of helping people. Even more are the tax and technical experts that I can rely on. Most of my clients are expats in Hong Kong, so they want to make sure that whatever investments they make in Hong Kong can be moved anywhere else in the world that they may go, or back to the UK. So it's been really important for me and really helped my business having the confidence in the products that I'm now offering through St James's Place.
I'd been living in London for 3 years before. I'd had a brilliant time, I'd enjoyed life, but I just wanted to find a new challenge. So I decided to start looking at Asia. Hong Kong came to mind, and I'd never been there before. I had one friend who lived out there. I'd seen it on postcards, on the TV, and I knew that it was a place where people had enjoyed living, so I decided to pick his brains on what life is like. It's a vibrant city, and there's a great standard of living there. There's also a lot of sports teams you can get involved with living out there. There's plenty of opportunities to develop your career. There's white sandy beaches on the other side of the island.
My other concern was how British St James's Place is perceived to be. Would we be able to appeal to other nationalities? In practice, this hasn't been a particular hurdle, and we can evidence the international suitability of our platforms to clients of many nationalities. And as partners, we're able to help shape the future of our proposition here in Asia.
In my opinion, the expatriate population is growing, and they need good quality face-to-face advice as they're becoming more financially aware.
There is lots more regulatory environment here, much more like the UK than it was maybe 5 years ago, but I only see that as a good thing for clients because it protects them and it protects my business as well.
And this has transpired into expatriates wanting a better standard of financial advice. they're wanting higher levels of service, and this really fits into what we do here.
You need to consider, are you truly motivated to do everything it takes to become a successful partner? Are you adaptable to new cultures, a different climate, different types of client requirements, different lifestyles? And also for you and your family, what if you absolutely love it? You might never want to leave.